Roman Baths UK. Go in and pay for your ticket. Once you've got your ticket, go around the corner and pick up your audio guide. There are several languages available. If you want to listen to the entire thing, it'll take you about an hour and a half to go around. I didn't listen to the whole thing, however it still took me a while to go around. There's a museum section which makes it a little bit longer. Originally I was looking at all these signs trying to find the audio number. The first number available is actually on the terrace outside, on the other side. There are two numbers, one is about information and one is a perspective of someone there. So this is a statue, we've got 29 and 113. Usually you know where this is because everyone crowds around it and has the audio guide by their ear. I quite like the audio guide because then you can listen to the things that you want to actually know about. We are in the centre of Bath and over the wall you can actually see the outside. So you can't see it from outside because we're on higher ground. So this terrace section here is the outside, and if you go downstairs, that outside section is also outside. The rest of it is a museum which is indoors. I'm a person that doesn't really like audio guides or reading that much, but I still spent hours here. You also need to think about the amount of people here. You have to wait for people to move out the way, or finish reading, or looking before you can even have a glance at it. Surprisingly, there was quite a few interesting things that I wanted to look at here. Many things were very small and you have to magnify it to be able to see it. And from the glass you can see outside and sections that you're not allowed to walk on. I enjoyed the little models they had around here where you can sort of see what it looked like in the past or sections that you can actually walk to. There's this map that tells you what you would walk through and see. I found this quite handy. It looks quite big. You should be aware that the toilets are only at the end or at the beginning. Disabled access is quite bad here. You need someone to be able to carry you up or your wheelchair, or you need to go all the way back to be able to take an elevator. It's not that good and people normally just help each other up. Some sections have projectors, which I thought was pretty cool, so you can sort of see the past, what it might have looked like before. In general, I also don't like crowded places, and as you can see, it's just full of people. It also really smells, so some people just stink and you kind of want to just get past them. And because you're in a tight spot, indoor, it makes the entire place smell. You'll see later, eventually, we get to this other section where you walk, and it really, really stinks. It's just full of mold, and it's all wet and disgusting. For now, we're just going to have a look at a few more bits in this museum section before we get there. Okay, we now made it to this underground section. This section was the most stinkiest section ever. I was basically blocking my nose, trying to hold my breath. I had to kind of run through this section just to get out of it. Here it's really loud and full of steam. You can tell that the water's quite hot here. I'm also surrounded by a million people. Right next to this area is a small souvenir shop. You might want to get something, but towards the end, there's a really big souvenir shop anyway. Right next to it is this interactive area. I thought this was really cool. If you pull this, it feels really heavy, but you pull this one, it's the same weight, but it's so much easier to pull, and it's all about how they did the roping. Then you've got all these different locks. I didn't really know what I was doing with this, but I just guess it's telling you what lock is easier. We're now at the Roman drains. This was also pretty cool and looking dirty, but if you look down, you can sort of see the smoke there as well. When you have all this steam, you can just tell that it's hot water. Some of these rooms are really cool. You can see this projector, so it's like a hologram of what they used to do in these rooms. I'm finally back outside on the ground floor. This is probably the most beautiful spot to take photos, and then just behind me we've got the cold plunge pool. I don't know why, but everyone throws coins here. We're now back outside again on the other side. There is no signs except for this one. The water's untreated. Don't touch it. And don't drink it. You'll get very sick. This was the only section with some rope blocking you from going in. And then behind you, once you go up those steps, in the little window, you can see all of this theme in the different pool. Now up the stairs, as you're leaving, you can take a left and try their water. Now the man in front of me drank it and I thought, okay, that's good, so I can drink it. I recommend do not drink it. Once you smell it, it smells disgusting and it's not nice. Next is the toilets, and it's your only toilets. They have some things that you can use. It's quite nice. And then you need to buy water because that water was disgusting, and it's £2 per water. Don't forget to grab yourself a souvenir before leaving. There's actually some nice stuff. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.